Hey guys, so we're back. We are going to do our favourite drugstore products, and we both have been to loads of different places in the world, so we have a good mixture. So
you guys will see a lot of Asian brands from where we live in Hong Kong, and a lot of the other brands you guys will be familiar with because they're from the UK and the US as well. So
should we start? Yeah. Okay, we'll start with face products like skincare. So the first thing we have was recommended by Pixie Woo, and I've been reading their tweets and it's been sold out everywhere since they suggested it. And that's the Oilatum Natural Repair Face Cream. And Niki doesn't use this, but I have extremely dry skin and this has been a lifesaver so far. So if you can get your hands on this, this is amazing, and it's actually really affordable. So check that out.
Next one is this My Beauty Diary face mask. And this one is actually really popular with a lot of the Asian gurus.
Yeah.
And obviously since we live in China, it's pretty readily available. So for those of you guys who live in Hong Kong, this is from Watson's, right?
Yeah, and it was about $59 for about 10 of them, so that's pretty good. About $5–6 per face mask.
This is actually Izzy's. I haven't tried it out myself yet, but I will definitely be purchasing one of these in the next few days. And
I actually used this one today. It was amazing. I just put it on after my shower, and it's just amazing. It helps my skin so much you wouldn't even believe. So that's all the skincare we have, and then we are going to do face. So this one, you guys, if you've been watching my videos, this is my favourite foundation at the moment, and it's the Dream Creamy Foundation by Maybelline. You probably can't see that, but it does wonders for dry skin. I don't know, it just gives a good coverage, but it feels really light and you can hardly feel it on your face. It's just really nice and it cancels the redness a lot. So yeah, definitely a favourite at the moment. And then one of my other favourites is the Dream Mousse Blush in Peach Satin by Maybelline, also really, really pretty. So check out those ranges.
And the next and last face products that we have for you guys are these NYC color wheels. One is a bronzer in Peach Glow, and the other one is a blush in Pink Cheek Glow. So these ones I'm pretty sure you guys will be familiar with. They're just kind of arranged in a mosaic pattern. I'm not sure if you guys can see that.
They're mostly matte. They're really, really pretty, very pigmented, very worth the price, I would say.
Okay, and so the next thing we have for you are the eye products, and we actually have a lot of eye products.
Yeah, we like the eyes.
In case you couldn't tell, we're really into eye makeup. So the first thing we'll start with are liners. Those of you who are familiar with the 24/7 liners from Urban Decay, they look like this. This one's in Ransom and it's a deep purple color, and it's swatched right here on my hand. It's the one underneath. And we've actually found a drugstore dupe for this color.
Yeah, very close.
And this one is Purple Stain by a company called Gosh. I'm pretty sure this is available in the UK. I'm not sure about the US. But we recently found it in Hong Kong as well. And this one is swatched above. So you guys can see that's a pretty close color match. So that was really good that we actually managed to find that. So if you guys don't feel like forking out for the Urban Decay primer, the Urban Decay 24/7 liner, then look at Gosh as an alternative.
Yeah, they have some really good liners and actually some really crazy colours, so if you're looking for anything specific, they have a huge range. So next is going to be a sleek palette, and if you've watched my recent hauls, I went to the UK lately and I managed to pick up the Sleek Storm palette. And I've been using this a lot. I think it was in my February favourites. And if you can see that, try not to blind you guys in there. It's a really nice neutral palette. The colours are amazing, really pigmented, and it actually has a really good matte black in this, which is actually quite hard to find, especially at the drugstore. But I probably prefer this to Carbon by MAC, if I'm honest. It's really good. So, and I think it was about £7, which is really good. You get like 16 eyeshadows, so definitely worth the money.
Okay, and the next product is also an eyeshadow palette, and this one is from NYX. So this one is an American drugstore company, and this is from the Runway collection. And as you guys can see, this is also a neutral palette. So you have a lot of shimmery browns and a black as well as a white, which you can use as a highlighter. These colors, if I'm very honest, are not the most pigmented in the world, but I think it's really great for traveling. And the browns, you get a lot of different choice as well, so that's always a good thing. The black is probably the biggest disappointment from the palette, but as I said, the browns are really worth it, so I would check this out if you are looking for a good palette for travel.
Yeah, and I imagine if they're like not too pigmented, it makes it easy to do a nice contoured eye. Sometimes I have trouble with putting too much on.
They're really blendable colors, so if you guys are, you know, into the smoky looks, I think these NYX palettes are actually really good for that.
So the next one I've got is a makeup company from the UK, and it's called MUA, which is the Makeup Academy. And if you know, they sell these in Superdrug, and everything in the brand is £1, which is incredible. So I have this colour. What colour is it in? Shade 9, and it's really similar. Which one was it from MAC?
Parfait Amour.
Very really similar to Parfait Amour. Who gorgeous duo cream to it. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know how zoomed in we are, but it's really pretty. Colour. It's actually a similar colour to my camera. Look, really pretty, especially over a black base, like the one we're going to mention next.
Oh yeah. Okay, so these are actually NYX's jumbo eyeshadow pencils. Again, those of you who are from the US will be very familiar with these. They're just basically eyeshadows in a stick form, and they are so unbelievably creamy. So if you guys can see that swatched. That one is actually in a color called Black Bean, and this one is constantly sold out in stores. And the next color is Iced Mocha, which is a really pretty brown, brown gold color. So this is really good for like smoky eyes. These ones tend to crease a lot as they're cream shadow, so you're definitely going to want to use a primer and set them with some powder eyeshadow. But they're really good for blending, and they really help to create a beautiful smoky eyeshadow.
I can imagine. Sorry, I imagine they go well under this as well.
They do. With the if you want to wear these under some of the NYX eyeshadows from that palette I just showed you, that's a really good idea because those go together quite well.
Eyeshadow. Do you want to do that one quickly?
Oh yeah. The last eyeshadow we have for you is this Red Earth shadow. I've actually just recently shattered this into a million pieces. That's quite embarrassing, but I'm going to reset that. It's a really deep blue color, this one that I have, but unfortunately it isn't named. There is no number or name on it, so I can't tell you what the color is. But for those of you guys who are from Asia, you will have heard of Red Earth, no doubt. It's a really old company actually. It's been around for some time.
It's been a while. Yeah.
And they've recently revamped, so I'm not sure if they still have this color, but it's fairly good quality. If you're looking for not so expensive eyeshadow products, I would definitely recommend you check out.
Yeah, you can buy that in Sasa in Hong Kong, or wherever they have Sasa. They have Sasa in quite a few places in Asia.
Yeah.
So then we have two mascaras, two that are very similar, but we have a favourite, I think, and that is the CoverGirl Lash Blast. But the other one we have is pretty much an exact dupe, but you can buy this in the UK and in Hong Kong as well, so that's why we love that as well. And this is the Max Factor False Lash Effect. You can see how similar they are. Exact same packaging, pretty much exact same wand, and I think they do the same thing, which is excellent because you can only get this in America and in Australia. So for everyone else, get your hands on this. It's amazing.
Yeah, actually only the one note about the Max Factor False Lash Effect is that it's really difficult to get off. It is extremely waterproof. So on the one hand, that's really good if you know you're going to be sweating or crying, but it's difficult to get off. So just remember to have a really good makeup remover on hand for that. And then the last product, which we should have mentioned with the other eyeliners, is this Carbon Black Linear Intense L'Oreal Liquid Eyeliner. This one is a constantly raved about product on YouTube. Yes. Every guru has had this, tried this, and pretty much loved it, and I do too. I think it's definitely one of our favorite products. It's a really simple wand like that, and this helps you to create such a crisp black line. I really love it. For those of you guys who are a little scared to try out liquid liner, I would definitely suggest you try out this one because it's really good.
Yeah, and if you can't get your hands on that, there is a similar product from L'Oreal also, which is the Super Liner. It's not quite as recognised, but it has a similar wand. So if you can't find that, then definitely try and find the Super Liner. So yeah, that's the end of our video. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, I hope that was useful for you guys.
And we'll see you again soon with another collab video. Bye!
Bye!